Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap.
I'm scared.
Get it.
17 yards and a giant first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
61, matchbox lights.
Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That one caught by Ellison. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Here we go, set. 90, Wolf. Hey, Haywood.
Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. It's a party now. It's a party now. Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Don't let him.
Five.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. It's their quarterback. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
Ready. 50, plant.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Snap.
They go play action here on 1st down. It's complete to Golden Tate. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Let's go.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for 28 yards. A healthy Evan Ingram, that could be a great elixir for New York this year. The season ago, he only played in 11 games because of the injuries, 35 catches, which was a dip down from 2 seasons ago when Ingram caught 64 passes.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Look at me. Go.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check, 93's the mic. 93.
Hey, Foxtrot.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Go.
2nd down and inches. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year.
On the double.
43 for Mike. Here we go, G.
5.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43. All day, every day, any day.
Shoot.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man. This is Tate. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catches. Hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into big.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He completes it to Tate. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll drop to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Cody Latimer, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half of time.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, wahoo! Go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there. Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right, safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Watch the pass. Shoot.
Second and 1. Greystone travel.
Cardinals 46-yard line.
Get it.
They'll run it again with Barkley. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Right over there.
Hey, Alpha.
58, right there. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
The 3rd down pass. Intended.
Down. 70. Indy. Hey, Echo.
Move. 4 down. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check. 43.
5.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Caught right side, Tate. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Bravo.
58 is the mic. Go 58.
Now.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Finding his target, it's Cody Latimer. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Giants. Cody Latimer, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because let's face it.
Set. Lobo. Smith.
Watch the slant. Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Now back to throw. And this is Latimer, complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. A gain of 6 there on first.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Break.
43 is the mic. Man, I got you.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4.
Go 30 base.
Check 52.
Hey, orbit.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43.
Shoot.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Let's go. 10-2 stop.
Hey, let's get this, Check safety.
Ready?
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, second down. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given him, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Get it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. On the crossing route, complete. It's Tate. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
18 Gator.
Hey, switch gears. Show it up.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And Ingram hauls it in. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year.
Ready. 60 or. Can. 5.
On first down, Barkley. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
43 is the mic. All day, baby, all day. 43 is the mic. I got him.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Again, it's Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones make that now 8 sacks for him on the...
70, Indy.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll look to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. And incomplete as the clock stops here with just 1 second to go in this football game. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Arizona, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now